How you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good, other than the cloudy skies we have outside, and it looks like the sun's trying to peek through now. They say that.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Hump day.
Hump day. Love this day. Middle of the week.
Was it your favorite day?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Because I'm off work.
All right. The Sharon part is the worst part because it takes so long to do it. You know what I mean?
It does.
Hey,
but they do these things to us on purpose, Hans.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Literally, I did that show yesterday, and you know what? Don't be less white. I don't care.
I watched. I almost said I watched it, but I didn't watch it because I wasn't here in the studio. But I did listen to it.
Well, literally, that I've never seen something get more compressed than that show did.
Right.
They didn't want that out there, and whatever.
They just don't like facts.
Well, I'm just tired of them tearing people down. We're not about tearing people down, especially on hump day. You know what I mean?
Nah.
On hump day, it's all about...
If anything, we're going to build you up on hump day.
Well, it's got to be... You got to build people up, and you got to, make people feel good. They're at work. They're working hard. Middle of the week. You know how it is.
Yep.
Speaking of that, today I've got something special for the donuts.
Ooh.
Do you like the donuts?
I do, too. I like the bacon donuts we talked about.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a chance to look up the, the THC-infused donuts or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. So let's get this party started.
Let's get it going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
There's something, this song kind of, just you get your shoulders moving, your head bobbing.
Yeah.
No, we're not at a strip club. Come on. Welcome to Morning Crankers, ladies and gentlemen. It is 9:03 a.m. It is beautiful outside. It's 50-some degrees. Oh, look at that. Maya's already on. Hey, babe.
Hey, Maya Hansen.
She's already at work. Can you believe that?
Unbelievable. Early day for her.
Yeah, well, she can say what she wants, but the real reason she's coming home, it's hump day and she wants to be around her man. Do you think that that's the reason?
I'm going to say that's a good not chance, but anyway.
Yeah, it is. So I was watching my wife's show last night. You know what it is? Do you?
What is it?
The Bachelor.
Oh, my God.
You ever watch The Bachelor?
No. my late wife did.
You know what? I'm waiting for them to come up with something that's not, like a man, like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
What do you call if it was a transgender? The Bachelor gender? The Bachelor trans.
Translate.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Anyways.
Bachelorette.
You kind of get led into this thing. I mean, when you first start watching, you're a guy, you're like, this freaking sucks.
Right.
And then the girls are so into it, you kind of take notice and you look, and then there's the girls on there, and you're like, I really don't like that girl, or that girl's awesome. So,
yeah.
She sucked me into that.
You got sucked into the vortex.
I did. She's watching it now, and so I kind of play the game. She's like, "Do you mind if I put that on in our room?" And I act like, okay, whatever. But I'm in there watching it. And so far this season.
Can I ask you something? Would you watch that over Tiger King?
Probably, yeah. I'm kind of into this Brie. I like this Brie. I think that he needs to go for. It's kind of weird. Could you imagine being that parent, and when they do home visits, and this guy's literally dating, starting out 20 girls, and now you're down to 4, and you know that this guy that's dating your daughter, that's going to supposedly propose to her.
Right.
Could you imagine being the parents, knowing that this guy's dating other women, saying the exact same thing to them? What would you say?
I don't know. What would you know him like a book, literally? Yeah. Especially if you watch the show, Yeah,
it's a pretty good show. I might catch some flack for that, but hey, Shawnee, hello, Kate, and my beautiful wife, she never gets on this early.
Wow, it is unusual.
Well, what's the worst job you've ever had?
Worst job I've ever had. Gosh, that's a tough one. That probably goes way back. This one will put you to sleep. Perkins Restaurant, probably.
Perkins, I remember Perkins. I think that was
good place to eat. Good place to eat.
Yeah,
good
Perkins
restaurant.
had some decent food. I mean, nothing like home cooked food, but
right.
It was pretty good. What did you hate about it?
Well, that's back when I was young and dumb and full of you know what. But it's
hum.
Yes, yeah, hump. Full of hump.
Right.
Yeah, that's hump.
It is hump day.
Right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Morning Crankers, and we are listening to Dan's worst job.
Yeah.
Perkins. What sucked about it so bad?
Bussing tables and then having to deal with customers that complain.
Oh, see, I'm a people person. I like dealing with customers.
Well, I do too, but when I was that age, when you're at that age, Hans, you don't want to hear about, the cook messed us up. The cook, you know what I'm saying?
As long as they're tipping me, I don't care.
They didn't tip me, though.
I'd be like, hey, we'll make this right. What do you want me? Do you want me to go back there and slap the cook and say, hey, do these eggs right now. Come on.
Now, do I get a tip?
Yeah, right. Oh, gosh. Well, how far would you go to not have to go to work at that job? What would you call in and say, my battery's dead in my truck? Or it snowed an inch last night. I got snowed in. They plowed me in. What would you do not to go to work?
What would I do not to go to work?
Yeah. Hello, Sean.
I'd probably go hide in the woods somewhere.
Hide in the wood, but, wouldn't you have to answer to them at some point? Are you one of those guys, you'll just run from it until finally you have to, it comes to a head?
No, I probably would call in and be like, I'm sick today. I don't feel good. Yeah,
you're reeling them in.
Reeling them in.
Yes. Yeah, right? Okay, well, listen to this. This man hated his job so bad. He's only 19 years old, okay? Listen to this. He faked his own kidnapping. And why? Because he wanted to get out of work.
Wow.
Listen, this story is just unbelievable. 19 years old, and there's a picture, and this guy did a really good job. I don't know how he tied his hands behind his back, but he did it. So, he must have some sort of value. If you can tie your hands behind your back to fake being kidnapped, to send a picture to your boss.
Maybe a future magician.
He could be the next David Copperfield. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it says most people would jump at the chance to skip a day of work, but one man in Arizona went to extreme lengths in order to get some time off from his job.
Right.
Police in the city of Coolidge said that 19-year-old man faked his own kidnapping to get out of work.
Wow.
Police say Brandon Sowles, 19 years old, with his hands tied behind his back and a bandana stuffed in his mouth on February 10th. A photo of a teen released by police has gone viral on social media. Mr. Souls initially told cops that two masked men had kidnapped him, hit his head and knocked him unconscious. He said the men drove him around in the vehicle before dumping him in the area where he was found. However, further investigation of the incident revealed several inconsistencies in Mr. Sowell's account of his kidnapping. An extensive investigation was conducted by Coolidge detectives, and evidence was uncovered showing his story was fabricated and no kidnapping or assault ever occurred. What do you think should happen to this guy?
Wow. Well, it cost the taxpayers of that county money.
Well, it is so hard to get a good worker. I mean,
it is.
It's like lightning, actually finding
lightning in a bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, this guy did get charged. He worked at the tire factory.
He should get charged, really.
Yeah, well, maybe he was just tired of working with rubber.
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, because it's hump day.
Yeah.
We talk about donuts on the show.
He probably just got a little tired of everything.
Yeah, tired. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, you could be a stand-up comedian.
I've been told I've been a toilet one time. I mean, a comedian one time. Well, that's comedian.
Yeah. All right. So it's hump day. You're going to work.
Yes.
you have to have some good Java. I think you start with good Java before you start with good donuts, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. How about this? Now, this company that sent us this coffee, I still got to make you half hot chocolate, half coffee. That's what I said. FTO, dark roasted Sumatran coffee. What do you think about for hump day? Okay, listen to this. Here's the description. Oh, you know what? Do I got my sexy music on here anymore? I don't think I do I?
No, you need to reel us in, though.
Yeah, well, we're talking sexy. Okay, that'll work. How about this? Listen to this. This coffee, dark chocolate and caramel with smokiness that intertwines with the sweet earth. What do you think about that as, energy coffee?
Right.
For your day, for hump day?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not a coffee drinker, but hey, sounds like it would be a winner.
How would you know?
I don't know.
What do you drink in the morning?
What do I drink in the morning?
Yeah.
You know what I drink in the morning. I drink it in the afternoon. I drink it in the evening.
You're a Mountain Dew-aholic.
I am. So if they had a AA for Mountain Dew, I would be going.
What are you going to do if Mountain Dew or PepsiCo? What if PepsiCo comes out and says, we need to have sensitivity training and you need to be less white?
And we're going to start calling you Doodan.
Yeah. Doo-da-day. What are you going to do? Are you going to drink it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you can roll it back. There was this big debacle in the NFL. People taking a knee. And everybody stood up and said, I'm done with the NFL, including you.
But nobody on my team took a knee, so I don't. That's why I said I won't do it.
Okay, so did you watch the games?
Yeah.
Because nobody on your team took a knee.
That's right.
But you're sharing ad revenue dollars with the teams that did take a knee when your team played them.
And I don't like that. I don't like that idea, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the truth. We're not stopping them from making money.
No.
I think they got the point. I mean, what they have? $7 billion?
Yeah.
I don't care if you want to take a knee. Just don't do it during your national anthem. That's my thing.
That's my thing, yeah.
But anyways, would you continue to drink Mountain Dew if they made their workers from PepsiCo take sensitivity training and tell them to be less white?
Ooh.
Would you do it? Kate says that you're going to go through withdrawal.
That's probably what will happen.
Yeah, you would go through withdrawal.
Because I don't think I could hack doing it after knowing they did that to the worker.
But, when you have a coffee that says dark chocolate and caramel with the smokiness, that's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could switch to this.
Yeah.
We could do it.
I'm going to try it.
You'd probably be shaking.
Probably, which is all right, because I need to shake a little more in the morning.
Shaking. Okay.
Shake and bake.
Okay. When I was growing up, we used to go to things called orchards.
Yeah, me too.
For the city dwellers out there, that's a place where fruit grows.
It is.
Okay, so in the northern states, we have a lot of these, usually apple orchards, but they can have grapes and sometimes pears.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, you go to these places and they have, little coolers and they have homemade apple pie and stuff. But for today's donuts, who has ever had apple cider donuts? Fresh. I'm talking, you walk up and you're watching them being made.
I've not had them fresh, but I've had them.
Okay, so how about this? That coffee, and by that coffee, I'm talking about true coffee, the FTO dark roasted Sumatran dark chocolate and caramel with a hint of smokiness, sweet earth, with homemade fresh apple cider donuts.
Man, that sounds good.
It does. And, on hump day, we really should be treating ourselves to something because what? Here's the thing. American workers, you do not get your just due. You go out there, you bust your ass, you do everything that's asked of you. You're paying the bills. And, oh, by the way, you're also paying the bills for most of the third world countries and half of the lazy degenerates in America. Wouldn't you say that's true?
I agree. I feel that way all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
It gets to you, doesn't it?
It does.